get right back into it. We're actually running twice in a row. I feel like this is a record. But to remind everyone what you've done, you dealt with a shield that could have potentially destroyed your armor, you figure, found a secret door, got locked out of a secret door by a wight, and then came down a different secret path and went down some stairs.
And fought some white dwarfs.
I got racist.
User disconnected from your channel.
There they go.
Anyway, did we long rest or did we
short rested?
Yes, you only short rested.
Cool. I still get my key points back.
I get my channel divinity back, which I completely forgot about. It was up here. Also I'll speak the command word and turn off the fire.
Sure.
And I'm guessing this is that altar that the flesh golem thingy came out of?
Yes. It's not even an altar, it's more of a piece of machinery.
Right.
Although, I don't know how much technology has progressed. Please don't turn your auras back on.
No, I know. I thought by unchecking square it would, but leaving the 20 feet in there that would work, but guess not.
No, because it's still showing it. It's just I got rid of it to not have to go into the deep parts of your...
I got you.
What is on the dwarf things that we were fighting?
Not much. They've got a battle axe, they've got the masks on, they're wearing studded leather. But beyond that, they don't have too much else.
And what's on the tables?
I already have one, but yeah, everyone else should probably grab a mask.
They are covered with gears, chains, trap components, cages filled with rats, and there are lit iron braziers hanging by chains from the ceiling. And as you can see it now, oh no, that was when it... the iron contraption to the north shudders, releasing hissing clouds of steam periodically.
Oh. Well, now it's not.
Steam!
Steam's okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
so yeah, everyone grab a mask.
Alright.
Halstead grabs a mask. Anyway, I guess let's just poke around the room a little bit, I suppose.
What do these masks look like
anything
anyway?
on the golem guy?
There is not.
Okay.
Wish I could show you this without... I guess what I can do is take one of the figures of them and then show it to you that way.
Okay.
Because you haven't identified what the things are, so I don't want to give you the handout because that just shows it, but...
Right.
So this is what the masks look like.
Okay. Right.
You said
literally
they were dwarven in stature.
Yes.
Okay. And
so it does not cover your face at all, so it cannot be used as a disguise.
Right.
And those are the same masks that the whites upstairs had.
No, those were different black masks that covered the face fully.
Okay, which is the one that I have.
Yes.
Okay.
That was one that got passed around.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Okay, so these masks aren't necessarily the ones everyone else needs. All right. But yeah, does Tom see anything with a 14 perception looking around the room?
You find that there's enough tools around that you can make a couple of sets of tools out of them. And also, something that catches your eye, kind of just in plain sight next to the forge at the north, is a lantern that seems to be glowing like a star.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm not the greatest with, like, fire magic. I can light a sword on fire, but that's about the extent.
Do I detect magic on the lantern?
It is.
What kind?
Good question. I don't think it is a magical item. It is not radiating magic. I believe that's how it goes.
Would I be able to do an arcana to maybe identify the effects?
You have to grab it, and then you know what it is, because 5e made this a lot simpler.
Alright,
You're the one that wants to pursue knowledge from some god of yours. Why not learn about this lantern by picking it up?
I'll pick up the lantern.
You instantly incinerate.
Okay, I'm sorry. When you grab it, you know it's magic. It takes a short rest to know what it is, and then another short rest to attune to it. Or is there a way to
Fast forward that. I know druids can attune.
there might be a spell like Identify that does it, but yes, Identify exists.
Well,
we
he's
got a
gonna pick
lantern,
it up
that's-
anyway, so.
However, when you grab it, you can see residing within it a spirit.
Hmm.
And it seems to notice you as well and kind of waves mournfully at you.
Waves or whales?
Waves. Like it
I'll
notices
ask-
you and it's trying to get your attention.
I'll ask if it can speak.
It will say yes, it can.
I'll ask the
Well, that's a
spirit
weird way
to
to describe yourself.
tell us what it is and how it came to be in this current state.
I'm not entirely sure. The last people who had me called me the Starfallen. I don't remember much. It's been ages. Things drift away. They said that they were trying to free me, but they seem to have failed as I have not seen them in many days.
Who were you with before?
They called themselves the Company of the Yellow Banner.
I
Oh,
believe we encountered one of their camps before. Someone had left a note saying he was going to go further in, if I recall.
no, I don't think he got very
They
far.
mentioned some type of artifact that they had tracked to here had the power. They said it had the power to raise the ancient dead.
It's possible. I mean, we are looking for the Soulmonger. I don't think that's the thing they were looking for, but could be.
Actually, I'm
So
not
we
going to
got
remove
yours
that.
off
That is still
now?
difficult terrain. You have to take a minute to clear out a square of that.
Oh,
Is that what Halstead's doing while he's missing? Just kind of clearing
sure,
away his
why not?
mess?
He's cleaning. He just takes out a mop and starts mopping it up.
It's rubble.
He takes out a mop.
But
Well, now it's wet rubble.
is it possible to have like the lantern hang from something on the side? You know?
Yeah, you can attach it. I'm pretty sure lanterns have that ability.
Cool. I'll go ahead and attach.
Let me
to
look
myself.
up a lantern.
Yeah.
Can't we just smash the lantern to release it?
I don't think so.
I don't want to hurt
think-
this thing.
I think if smashing the lantern was the way to free it, the Company of the Yellow Banner would have smashed it. We're not talking about they here.
Well, first off, are you even being imprisoned in here, or is this just where you reside?
I was put in here many ages ago. I'm not entirely sure why, although I heard the company discuss freeing my spirit, but they were worried that whatever plagues this land could have affected me as well, as I'm essentially a ghost.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh my.
incredibly likely. So letting you out of there just by smashing it, if that's even an option, sounds like a bad idea.
You all do remember what's going on, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
Yes, mostly. People can't get rezzed. That's about the long and short of it. If you die, you die, and you're done. I
Which-
feel like
why
I
would
have
that
lived
affect-
3 lives to come to this conclusion.
I'm just saying, if it only affects people who are dying, why would a dead thing already be affected by it?
What?
Soulmonger could try and grab it or something. I mean, shoot, we don't know how this thing works. Well, I guess the
Regardless,
question-
I'm
the
not.
question
I'm
is,
not
why take the
smashing it.
risk?
I'm gonna keep the lantern close.
All right. Sure.
All right. Shall we press onward down here, or do we want to go back upstairs to a couple of the things that?
Shouldn't we ask what this lantern gentleman knows about this area?
Sure, why not?
I can't recall. Perhaps if I could see it, I might be able to remember, but I've been here for so long.
And they were just using you as a light source down here.
Hint.
Okay, notice how the big fleshy dude is bigger than the others. I'm gonna guess, and he came out of that machine, right? Can I
Yes.
inspect the machine?
Sure.
Do you want a perception or?
I'd say you can just kinda... From what it seems to be, it's just kind of there to superheat things, but you can tell... Looking around everywhere, you can tell there was a process to essentially encase a body in some form of plate construct mail, and then superheat it so it essentially became an undead construct instead of just a zombie wearing plate mail.
Yeah.
And that would empower it with even further durability.
So something tells me the lantern belonged to that fellow before he was in his current state. And after all, she'd mentioned the Order of the Yellow Banner. None of those dwarf things we fought were clearly of the Yellow Banner.
Would I see anything in here? I mean, I'm assuming not, but like you said, there are a bunch of tools, so I'm assuming like
Yes.
trap making tools.
If you piece everything together, there's enough to assemble 2 sets of thieves' tools, a set of artisans' tools, a set of alchemist supplies, a set of masons' tools, and a set of smiths' tools.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot of tools.
Do I
Yes.
do I see anything immediately that would help deal with the propeller?
No.
Okay.
Keep in mind, it is an adamantine propeller, which means anything you try and jam it with would just get smashed by, adamantine blades. So it would have to be able to resist that.
Which nothing
If
here.
only
is
we had
coming
an
close.
adamantine pole.
I mean, that would work. There are some other things. In fact, you want to roll a Knowledge Arcana? There's one
Yeah,
thing that everyone should have that you've completely forgotten.
Wall of force.
I mean, well, you both come to the realization, if only we had an immovable rod. Because that's a thing that exists.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have an immovable. Do we have an immovable rod?
Little
No.
do we know, there's an immovable rod moving the fan. We struck one
Wait,
in, the
what?
entire world spins. Alright, but
So
anyways,
confused. My head hurts.
point is, do we want to go back upstairs? There's a door down here I see.
Yeldrin seems to want to go upstairs.
Oh no, I'm just waiting on the stairs while you decide.
What?
Oh.
Why aren't... This
South
is a
door.
group decision.
I say south door.
Alright.
Hey,
Okay, so you do the south door.
South door. Get out of the.
Chuck.
Get out of the goo.
Junk.
Shock.
Oh.
you a
It's
shop?
not. It's a light.
But yes, you see in front of you 3 archways overlook a circular chamber where a spiral staircase descends into darkness. The staircase walls are lined with unlit torches and iron sconces and set with niches containing moldering humanoid skulls and bones.
Halstead, why haven't you cleaned up this area yet?
Anyways, the stairway seems to lead down. There is no up.
Do we want to keep going down? I mean,
I'm just gonna enter the stairway just to say I did it and trigger traps and whatever.
It looks like there's 2 hallways, so we don't need to go further down just yet. There's more to this level.
All right. I'm arbitrarily going to say right. There's nothing right. I'm going to arbitrarily say left.
Okay, hold on. Think for a sec. How did we even get to this part of the
Well,
floor?
if you want to do the perception, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Very well. 13 for any secret doors.
You don't find anything.
Well, let's let the actual
Okay.
person who's. Ron, don't you have like a +6 in perception?
I believe Halstead does, but he is unfortunately away for
I
right
got a
now.
+3.
We
that's
tell
16.
Halstead to move up and use perception.
No metagaming.
With the 16.
You know, seeing as how you're all so goddamn sure, I'll give you advantage for what you're thinking about.
Yep.
Alright, well.
Nope.
16
Nope.
still.
Hey,
Despite
look at this. I
your
think the
obvious ideas, you can't find any mechanisms for it. I'll give you that there does seem to be evidence of a secret door there, as this is the
But
other
nothing
side.
from this side that would open it.
Yeah, you can't
Okay.
find any. Although, I'll let you use Halstead. Let's pull up his character sheet. There we go. With a 25, he will be like, guys, it's right here, and flick a switch, and it will open up.
But of
Good
course.
chunk.
Good old
Boy, why didn't I
Halstead.
think of that?
Beyond the secret door, water fills a carved stone font.
Not
All right,
again.
go drink it.
No, sir. No.
What?
Not again.
Do I detect magic on the pool?
You do.
What
It is
kind?
divination.
Ah, that's different. I don't think we drink it. I think we look into it. I will move up and be like, you
Hang
superstitious
on, hang on.
fools.
Before you look into
And
the
I will
fountain,
look into it.
Shoot,
Okay,
let-
well, when you look into
before you
it,
look into it.
when you look into it, as the water begins to swirl, eerie light emanates from within the basin. Slowly, an image resolves on the water's surface. You see a very strange area you have not seen before. In fact, let me see how I'm going to do this. See from the eyes of something.
Okay. Where on here? Ah, I can't see anything. It's all black.
Now, is it... Even though I say all players see light and has sight... Let me see. That wouldn't do it. I guess what I'll do is I'll take your character and kind of put it on the same
Okay,
spot.
sure.
Because you're the only one who's going to be able to see it since you're the one looking.
Gotcha.
User entered your channel.
Are you able to see it now?
Not if it's in the same spot as... Yeah, no, it's black.
Oh, there we go. Forgot the has sight. There we go. That
Ah.
should work.
Oh,
You're just in time.
You
Your
see-
character helped us find a secret door.
Yes.
Well, I'm blind, so.
Where he's looking into a font of water on the ground and he's seeing through the eyes of a creature.
Interesting. I actually, physically cannot see the map, though.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
no,
the point.
that's-
Only
that's what-
Jordan
that's
can,
what he's
because he's the
getting
only
at.
one
It's
looking.
something only I can
Ooh,
see.
I
This
see.
room is dark and dusty. A hulking figure wearing a bucket helm stands to the west with one hand on an iron lever set into the wall. The south wall is sloped and has a large rectangular window 5 feet wide by 7 feet high. The window looks into a hallway through a rectangular hole in the hallway floor, and further down into a well-lit room shaped like a cylinder tipped on its side.
Alright, interesting. I'll stop looking.
However, as you stop looking, the water begins to churn and boil.
Congratulations, we're all gonna die.
As something emerges from the water, angered by your impertinence as it punches you in the face.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a save, but
So this is a surprise round on Avdol.
My
Did you-
god, it's Lord Buckethead.
Did you anger
Yes.
the water?
Angered the water so much it summoned another one of those
Oh, yeah.
golems.
I'm just imagining, you find a pool of water. Oh, fuck that. I'm staying away. You morons, it's divination magic, not transmutation. What's the
Last-
worst that could pop?
The last time I saw a pool of water, I just drank from it.
A 15 and a 13.
Yes.
Okay, well we're going into initiatives now. It's a 12.
whoops.
I did bring us back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
you
did.
I
Okay, good.
wasn't clicked, so I'm just gonna.
I got a
manually enter
12
my
too, but I have a
initiative.
+1 in initiative.
Okay, it has a -1, so you'll go first.
Did we bring the lantern with us?
Jordan still has it.
Yes,
Oh
I
yeah,
still have it.
we have a lantern. and a
Avdol, go
spearhead.
ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, move over one like this, and strike it a couple times.
Sure.
Ooh, I forget when we were. Oh, yeah, you know what? What I will do instead actually is cast Green Flame Blade.
Sure.
No, please.
Oh wait, no, there's not another creature for it to.
No, well, there is. It'll bounce to either you,
Yeah, there is, but it'll bounce to one of these
Vormash,
guys,
or
so,
Halstead.
Yeah, never mind. I'll just do a couple attacks with the weapon.
Sure.
26.
You will absolutely hit, but it will skirt off, leaving no damage whatsoever.
Okay, even if it's magic, got it. Then I'll just forego the. Well, I guess I can't. Can I alternate between my weapon and an Eldritch Blast?
No.
Yeah,
Eldritch
not
Blast is
so
an action that lets you
Right,
shoot a
yeah,
number
no,
of times.
You're right. I just remembered. So yeah, I guess I'll forego
I
hitting it
have
anymore.
a question.
Yes.
Is this thing technically in all 4 squares? Like, would it be able to reach me if I was here?
No, it's not going to have reach on you.
Okay.
It's not going to be threatening any squares until it like steps into. Technically, when it comes out, it probably would have like moved to here. So
Yes.
I'm gonna assume it's there.
Okay.
So there's literally nothing I can do here. So I'm gonna make room so people can move back.
Sure. Halstead.
Actually, before I end my turn, can I make some kind of knowledge on this thing?
Sure. I'll
Figure out what the
say
hell is giving it the ability to not take damage from our attacks.
Arcana.
Nope.
Oh, are we all rolling?
Anyone can. Okay, with it.
19.
It seems to be some property of either its forging or a combination of that and its armor that makes it immune to all but adamantine weaponry.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, how does booking it sound? Pretty good, right?
Where are we in relation
I
to
mean-
that spinning fan blade we saw?
Pretty
more
far
than-
away.
Damn.
Also,
A floor and a
technically,
half
elemental
down.
damage did work on it. That's how you killed it before, via smites
Yeah,
and the flame
We
blade.
killed one of these last time.
What's this we? I literally was taking care of those other things that I could actually hurt.
And you did fine.
Anyway, that's my turn.
Yeah, Halstead, you're up.
Time to test its con save.
I see.
As I hit it with a frostbite.
Frostbite, eh?
2d6
Alright.
con save. If it succeeds, it does nothing.
Nat 20.
Probably succeeded.
It not 20, so yeah.
Oh, that's
think
magic.
it's pretty good.
So it got to choose between a 24 and a 13.
Oh, it got to choose, you say?
Well, actually, I'm not sure. Does advantage mean you have to take the better, or you get to choose? Interesting to
I
think
think
about.
I think that's a ruling that you'll have to clarify.
Right. One would assume it would be take the best, but that removes player agency. You'd think it would be your choice, but why wouldn't you take the best? But I think in terms of things, it'll be you choose in case there's some odd situation where you want to fail.
You just have ultimate responsibility
Yes.
too. Okay, I'm going to use that action, my movement, to join Yeldrin.
Well, Avdol, you're still next to it, so bop
Yep.
bop. 20. Not a crit
Oh.
though, so 6 damage.
Okay.
And 20 for 13 more, so 19 total damage as it slams you over the head twice.
Ouch.
Vormash.
Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the AOO, but I'm gonna
Interesting.
I'm gonna book it. So
You know there's
Apostrophe-
actually a whisper function, right?
Yeah, good
No,
job.
no, but I put them in apostrophes as if it was an emo, but it actually makes them eye tags.
Yeah, so it looks
Search
like you're
italics.
actually saying it, so you can, like, role play.
oh wait, so we determined, but these are the exact same creatures that
It is the exact same that stepped out of the forge. So you can
Okay.
tell this is where people were making them.
mhm.
Also, what you need to do is find a hallway with many doors on the side so we can have a wacky Scooby-Doo chase.
Good thing he's over
but
there
yeah,
and we're over
so-
here.
But he's over here and we're in there.
All right, so
And I
okay,
can't remember.
I guess I have a free attack. Why not? Draw a flame sword. Bonus to turn it on. When
Is drawing a weapon in action?
No.
oops,
no.
that should have been an advantage.
That's
Since
I think
nice.
it's you can draw as many weapons as you want as long as it doesn't get ridiculous. So you can't just be like draw, attack,
you
drop,
just, like,
draw,
throw
attack,
weapons
drop.
out of your pockets on
I've
the
heard a
ground.
good way to say it is you can draw one minimum and then a number equal to your dex mod.
Oh, okay.
It's like a home
So
ruling.
does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not. It skirts
Alright.
off of its plate mail.
In
Abdal.
that case, I'll keep. Oh no, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna take the AOO.
That would be an AOO, yes. Don't you just feel the love as everyone runs away from you, Abdal?
Hey, I'm taking the AOO.
16.
For him. That'll hit. For
Okay,
9.
so 9
I'm
damage.
taking the AOO for him so he can get out.
That's a funny assumption you're making there.
Haha, combat reflexes.
All right. I'm gonna attempt this. I'm gonna shuffle over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will Misty Step to this corner here.
Sure, and that's your bonus. Still have an action and a bunch of movement left.
Yeah, let's see. So that was
I'm
5.
a little shocked they didn't make Misty Step your movement. So, like, you
Right?
teleport
That was
instead.
Up to your movement, and it
Yeah.
costs your movement.
You can
Then
really. You can accept
10,
You can move
15,
pretty far,
20,
as
oh, yeah,
Avdal
yeah.
is showing.
25, 30. So that's the rest of my move. Let's see. What do I have?
Still have an
spell-wise?
action. Hey, remember that's still difficult terrain. That was never cleaned up.
We put
Oh,
Halstead
right.
to work when we
Okay,
figured the rest
so
of this
I
place
get
out.
that far then.
Yeah.
And then, and then I close the door. No,
Close it from 10 feet away.
I close the door and then move. No, what I'll do actually, instead of going that way, I'll
Why
go
didn't we just close the secret
this
door?
way, and another 5 feet, and that'll end my turn.
Yeldrin, it is your turn.
They're all a bunch of cowards, and I run away.
Since you know where the switch is, can we close the secret door?
If you want to, yeah.
I'm assuming this is the secret door.
Yes.
This is These are the wall.
Something tells me it'll just bust through.
So that'll give it a turn.
But Halstad, it's your move. Are you going to close the secret door?
Wait, I have to close it?
I
Otherwise,
mean,
you're
you're the
gonna
only
walk-
one who has a
walk
turn
out.
before it goes.
I thought it was already. Wait, who? I thought it was already closed.
No.
No,
wasn't.
Tom was asking.
Yeah.
If it
I was
could be
asking us to
closed.
do it.
They
and then-
left and ran. None of them
Yeah.
took the action to...
Where is this switch? Just on me?
Just on the door, so
where
you
the-
can just,
where
like,
the big
walk
ass
up, close it, and use the rest of your movement to walk out.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll walk up and close it.
Alright,
and
it is
then
now
I guess with
closed.
the rest of my movement, I'll go here.
Sure. It's gonna go, and it's just gonna start punching the wall, making a loud noise. And from the other door, you're gonna hear, "All right, which of you flunkies has been messing with the Well of Souls again?" As the door opens and you see a man walk out, and he immediately narrows something as he's wearing a mask. You can't recognize any facial features, and says, "I see we have adventurers. Attack,
Fun.
my pretties."
Is his mask similar to the one we pulled off the white?
It is not.
It's a different map.
It just looks like a face.
Okay.
It is a completely covering face mask. And now that that's the end of his turn, some other things are gonna kind of skitter out of the room. 20 feet,
Spiders.
eh?
Could be crabs. Crab skitter. What the heck?
Hands?
Yes.
Monkeys
Animated
can-
hands scurry out of the room, filling up this hallway.
We're literally getting killed by Mage Hand.
And one's gonna
A mage and his hands.
lunge out and attempt to grab your throat, Halstead.
Okay.
Getting an 8.
Woo! That
Claw's
misses.
choice.
Okay.
It misses. but not
Vormash,
by a
it's your
lot.
move.
All right. So I still have my flaming sword. Is it still occupying Halstead Square?
It
The
is, but it is tiny, so it will not block any movement.
Okay. Can I? Is it like on Halstead right now?
It is not. It's in his square, but it's not on him.
So if that was 5 to go there. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And only one hand is active, so
They've all moved forward.
oh, they all moved forward. Oh, that's a lot of
Yes.
hands.
Yes. Technically, it'd only be 3. The one on Halstad, this one, and this one, because they're tiny, so they have 0 reach. Oh, no, wait, 5-foot reach. Yeah, you'd be attacked by 5 separate hands.
Wow. One,
Technically
two,
4,
three,
since you
4,
haven't left
5.
this one's threat range yet. But are you going to
So
keep
it's
moving
still
forward?
I mean, yeah, I'll take them.
Okay, 4 of them coming your way. 5,
No.
16, 8,
I.
16.
Why?
Oh, that was 4. Okay. So 4 and 2 damage.
Okay.
I mean, they don't seem to do a lot of damage, at least.
If you want to roll a religion, you can try and identify them.
Sure, why not? I actually have a roll
It's
in
the
that.
Pope's hands.
It's wandering hands.
17.
They're devil's plaything.
17.
With a 17, you can recognize them as crawling claws. They're just animated hands.
All right. Well,
What does
since I'm
Ron
here-
think they are?
I told you they're wandering hands. The devil's plaything.
I see.
All right. You know what? Heck with this. I use my regular move for that, so I'm just gonna stab one of these here claws.
Sure.
No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
Hold up.
Oh wait, is that 9 hits?
Probably not, because even if they're really weak, they're pretty small. A 9 misses, but that 22 will hit. I'm not even going to bother hearing damage. Yeah, you kill it outright. Abdal,
Alright.
it is your move.
Halston, I've given you an opening.
All you've heard is, who is that? Hands!
Jazz hands.
Hands in the hallway.
Okay.
I'm not even
uh,
surprised that once again Abdal has led us to ruin.
That's Abdul.
Ba-da-ba.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
All right. I'm gonna try and get a better view in the hallway, but not blocking the way. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh,
and
you're
then
over
25, 30.
Okay,
should
this
know
is funny. I'm looking at spells, and spell, casting time 1 action, duration, yes, up to 10 minutes.
Duration vary.
In reagents,
I'll,
one hand.
I'll go ahead and fire some Eldritch Blasts at the hand.
Sure.
16
16 will hit. How much do you do?
for 4.
That will kill it.
Cool.
Kill.
Hand is
Dead.
kill.
Hand.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
Okay. Yeldrin.
These things small or big? Or
They're tiny.
Apparently.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna hit one with the quarterstaff, maybe.
You hit it and you kill it.
Walk up, do it again.
Yeah, pretty much.
That would hit as well, and that will kill that one.
And I'm gonna punch this one. Or I'm gonna kick this one.
Just kick it against the wall.
You will. I mean, I'm just gonna remove it from the map. Halstad, you're up. You
Be
got a
gone,
hand
devil's
on you.
plaything.
Yeah, just the one on me, right?
Yes.
I will try to shillelagh it.
Go ahead.
Bunk.
20 to shillelagh.
You will shillelagh it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you
damage.
smash it.
And I'm
You
going
mash it up
to
good.
Shift over here to Vormash and be like, did we just get attacked by hands?
I think so. And then y'all just ran in and kicked one.
A baller.
A soccer baller.
I'll end my journey there.
He is going to go and say, "How dare you? Those were mine!" And he is going to cast a spell.
Wait, please tell me he doesn't have any hands.
No.
Damn.
However,
13
more
together?
pertinently, a wall of fire erupts down the hallway.
Here. I was gonna try
Uh,
to identify it, but
Is there
I
a
think
save,
I
or are
know
we just
what
taking
it
the
is.
damage?
Dex save.
Oh,
Goodness
Tom,
gracious,
There's a spell called Wall of Fire.
You
Great
get
balls of
the
fire.
distinct feeling that might be what this is.
By the way,
13 to
that
save.
plus 3.
Yep.
But Avdol, you don't, because you're all the way over there.
I like the fact that
Oh gosh.
everyone but the person who literally destroyed most of his hands is getting punished for him for this.
Also, he is going to
Yes!
he is going to pick this direction to emanate heat from. Anyone within 10 feet of the wall on this side has to make the save at the start of their turn every time.
Alright.
So
Oh my
if you
God.
move through it, do you have to make the save again?
Yes.
Fuck.
But it only does damage to you again if you end your turn there, right?
S-
It rolls around the next turn,
start
it does
or
damage.
end.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Start
guess I
or
don't
end?
know.
Yes. When it enters the wall for the first time or ends its turn there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna inspire that. Did the 13 save?
A
Wait,
13.
wait, before you say that, I think Tom still has to roll.
Yes.
Oh, no, I did. I rolled a 22.
Okay. I'll
Okay,
tell you the
fair.
22 and the 20 will succeed.
Okay.
But let me see what the other things are. Are you going to list his casting stuff? I guess he just gets spells and it doesn't tell me what he casts from or how. Oh,
Not
no,
like
I think...
not even a casting score or something.
Press button to magic.
I'm just gonna go off of his highest stat and how much he has extra to hit in terms of proficiency. So it would probably be 3 plus 2, so DC 15. So whoever failed on a 15. So,
Yep, that's me.
okay. It is
76,
20 fire
68.
damage for
Okay.
those who failed, and 10 if you succeeded. Except for Ron.
Evasion is cool.
Oh, did you ever roll a dex save?
No, it doesn't look like it.
You didn't have to. Right?
It's the
Oh, no,
the
he's in it.
emanation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay. 17. I take no
Okay.
damage.
Yeah. There you go. And then he is going to move back into his room and out of sight. Vormash.
Alright, so do I roll now or do I roll when I end my turn? Because I'm still confused on that.
It's the first time you enter the wall, and if you end your turn in the wall or the emanation.
Alright, so
Let me see if the wall is like difficult terrain as well.
I don't know. I don't see why it would be that.
You never know. Maybe it's like physical fire. But no, it's not. It's just the damage.
Alright, so
Well, guys, it's 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot think.
think
1 foot think.
Yes.
that's the deepest thing I've ever thought. So, 10 15 and is this bottom part a stairwell or is that just
There's not enough space to squeeze into there.
so in that case is that there's still emanation from there, right?
Yes, it's 10 feet from the wall.
10 feet from the wall. All right.
You have to
So
be on
that's
hand then.
10
Yes.
15 20. Oh, sorry. I was above Halstead, so that's 15 20 25 to get to that point. Okay. So I'm going to smash at hand. Remove hand. And I will occupy its space.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Abdal.
Okay, shifting out of the wall of fire, and I can't really seem to do much else.
Oh yeah, the big guy is coming.
Yeah. I would yell at the others to try and get out as best they can without being burned.
Now I'm curious how this would work. Now that I think about it, because we might be able to get the wall of fire to kill the thing.
No, that wouldn't do enough damage on its own. We'd have to force it to stay there.
Well, I mean, if it's on this side with me and Vormash.
Halstead. Oh, that's what you mean. We sort of box it in. Also, I have 17 health, so
Yeah, I'm not doing too hot myself. But Tish.
Anyway, are you doing anything else with your turn, Abdul?
No, I said I couldn't
Oh,
really do
Yeldred,
much else.
go
so-
ahead.
Alright, make the dex save.
It's at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
If you re-enter or end your turn in the emanations.
7, 9.
Go interrogate him. Tell him tell him to
And
turn
hit
it
him with
off.
forceps.
Okay.
Tell him to turn it off.
12 misses, I'm guessing.
Yes, it misses.
11 misses.
Yep,
Punch! 17, damn.
that would miss.
Alright.
Aha, you fools! You think you can match the mighty Withers?
Wait, your name is Withers?
Withers.
Halstad, your move.
I'm currently drowning in fire,
Do
right?
you know anyone by the name of Withers?
No.
That name sounds super familiar.
I know, right?
Probably thinking of
Smithers.
No, because there was definitely another person. We had that same.
It was
joke of,
probably in World of Warcraft. There was like a ghoul named Withers.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking the same thing.
I don't know.
There might have been a handout, but
Let's take a look at the handouts then.
yeah,
that
well,
won't.
you guys can pour over that while I take my turn.
Yeah, go
Um,
for it.
First off, is there any more space for me on the left side of this wall?
You're not sure.
That's true.
Hey, there. If you go. If you go
Can
past
you
me,
hear over the
one
fire?
door, one
No, I'm
doorway.
burning to death. I couldn't hear that. All right,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll take a step and take a look. Yeah, I guess I'll take another look.
Keep moving. You're almost free.
I can't hear you over the sound of the burning. Is this door open?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I can
is it
see.
not?
No, I can see.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I have line of sight. I just want to know for spell casting. Because that's my movement.
Hmm.
That friend over there. Why don't we, cast a spell at that, buddy?
Sure. What are you going to cast?
He seems to like fire, right?
Yeah, he's a big fan of fire.
But, I'll throw a flame sphere over his way.
Okay.
I'm sorry, a flaming sphere.
Yeah, get that right. Jeez.
Choice of range and creature. Okay, he just has to make a dex save, I guess.
19
He'll
or
pass, so he
19.
He'll take
I think
half.
is it half? They buffed that then. It used to be save or nothing, but I guess
It's a second level spell, so it better be, Now, I'm holding my Staff of the Woods, which I don't even want to consider getting caught on fire.
the snake
does
at
to
him.
that staff. That's the wrong staff. Do I get the spell damage on these spells, or is
no.
it just
It's only
it's with attacks made with
attacks,
the
yeah.
staff? Right. Okay. Oh, well, so half a 7, so 4,
3
3, whatever.
bound down. What? So is that your move?
Yeah, and there would be a flame sphere right on.
Say, ha ha ha, pitiful. You'll remember this is the day you almost caught Withers, and he's going to hold up an amulet that looks like an ebony skull and vanish.
Withers! Okay.
And the wall will disappear as well.
Withers, you nincompoop.
What was that guy's name again?
Withers.
Wuthers.
Oh, well.
Werthers.
No, can't really tell what kind of skull that was.
Can I?
All I know is that was ebony, which means black.
9 on Arcana. My god, he's
He's turned into a flame sphere.
Kill it!
he
Alright.
used minimize.
I didn't see anything, so nor was I told anything, so I can't roll
All you
anything.
know is the fire is gone now.
All I
We're
know is
still
the
in,
fire's gone. Yeah.
Are we
Probably
still in
still
battle
in-
order, though?
Yeah, because I think that thing's still punching the
Yeah,
wall.
big boy.
No, it kind of eventually stopped. The walls are too durable or made not to be broken.
Mm.
So
Maybe
the
they're made of
combat appears to
adamantine.
be over.
Yeah.
Nope.
Do,
let's
do
have
you
a look.
really want the experience for the claws?
I
Nah.
mean, any
That's all you
experience
really,
Is it
all you
like
really
5?
succeeded
just-
against.
Why don't you just throw it into whatever we do at the end of the session?
No, you guys are getting 17.5 right now
I am
each.
all-
That's
already
fine.
happy
It
with
rounds
this
off the
decision.
0.5 we had from earlier.
I mean 0.25.
No!
No!
All
curse you!
So what is
We'll
this?
die in this tomb.
I'm gonna inspect what the hell is on its
Currently,
table.
that thing, Tom, is on fire.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
it
that's a
is.
flame
I
spear,
guess I'll
okay.
dispel the flame spear.
Okay. Candles dimly illuminate a cluttered office. A skeletal songbird rasps at you from a filthy cage in one corner. Never mind, it's dead. Other furnishings include a wooden
Tragic.
writing desk and a tall back chair. Anatomical drawings sketched in charcoal hang on the wall behind the desk. Seated in the chair is the shriveled corpse of a humanoid wearing moldy robes and a bronze mask. Oh, never mind.
Was that Withers?
Yes.
4 plus casting stat, so I'll heal my. I ignore that 5. I collected twice by accident. So healing for 7. That was just the regular old cure wounds because I'm hurting.
I'm gonna inspect the desk.
Sure, there's a lot of stuff on the desk. There's a journal. There's a book that kind of grabs your attention. And there's a bunch of books, actually. And then there's
DM points
the
our heads
desk
toward a book.
itself.
I wonder if any of them have explosive rune on them.
I'll look at the journal.
Okay, there's a bunch of them. Are you just going to spend some time flipping through?
Yeah, I'll spend
You
time.
find
Once
this
Halsey
much
gets to the door,
information.
I want to shut the door.
And I'm gonna read one of the other books.
You
Screw
go.
you, I'm hanging out here.
The
book
master
you pick
returns
up-
with a marvelous gift, a cast-off creation of the gods, dead and yet not. The all-seeing is blind to its existence, and the mother of illusions looks past it. Sweet irony. The master hopes to raise the creature to power by glutting it on
Glutting.
souls. The master has brought the Sown sisters here to nurse it, and to help build the device needed to feed it. As for me, I am only saddened that my study shall one day come to an end. I owe the master much for the time he has given me. I can only work harder in the time that remains in this world. Little
And
time.
the book you have
Oh.
picked up, Yeldrin, seems to be a manual of golems. Clay.
Neat.
I thought
I'll
it was
pocket
a sort
that.
of children's book.
But yeah, I'm guessing that guy was stricken with the death sickness.
I'm
You could have told he
more
was
certain
undead.
That he was probably undead, just like everything else we have found in this tomb.
You get the feeling that it's less his remaining time in the world and more his remaining time in the world that's about to die.
Oh.
Because apocalyptic events are fucking
Yeah,
every
you're right.
Sunday.
It says in little time that remains for this world, not for him, for this world. They are probably building some kind of crazy.
That device
golem
might be
thing.
the soulmonger.
No, I don't
That's-
think that device is it that we
The
found.
device is probably
The
gonna make a
device,
soul monk.
it
That's
needs
mentioned.
to feed it by glutting it with souls.
Sorry, I thought you were referring to the device that first golem thing got spat out of when we first came to this level. But yes, now I realize you meant in the journal entry.
You also find, lying open next to his desk, a spell book.
Oh, good. Something
Filled
nobody
with
here
wizard
can have.
spells. However, on the inside back cover, if you flip through it, seems to be a name. Komara Blackfire.
Mara Blackfire.
Is there a history we can do on that?
It is sick.
You want to roll?
It wasn't
There you
Kamara
go.
Black. Oh no, it was Syndra that
Yes.
hired us.
No matter how hard you think, you cannot recall that name ever showing up. History.
Story. Mara Blackfire.
I check under the table.
There is nothing underneath.
Explosive.
Is there anything inside the desk?
There is, inside the drawer, there's a translucent, fist-sized gray stone.
Do I detect magic on it?
You do. You detect enchantment.
I'll go ahead and pocket the strange stone.
Okay, you have done so.
I try to make no, I don't think you can make an arcana on it.
There's no way to find out besides using a short
Identify,
rest
right?
or identify.
I got money on it. I might know what it is, but I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna check these bookshelves.
There doesn't seem to be anything else of note.
In the room.
All right.
Yes.
As a spiteful thing for this Withers dude, I'm just gonna shuffle his books around.
17 perception to be absolutely sure about that.
Nothing you can see.
When we were looking at Withers, his mask, you
Yes.
said it looked like a human face.
Yes.
Is it a familiar face?
No. It's kind of, think like a burial mask.
Okay.
Okay. Like, yeah, ceremonial masks.
And this one goes over here.
Gonna leave our
Alright.
librarian to his Dewey Decimal System.
And
In
then,
fact, I'm just
and
gonna
then, okay, so
do
now
this real
now
fast.
Oh,
you
God,
can
he's back.
see.
Ah!
Oh, I see.
Yes.
My god, it's Jin.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a few choices. We can go up, back up where we came, and there were a couple routes there. We can go down these stairs that we found here, or we try to fucking fight that golem thing
Nope.
again.
downstairs it is.
All right.
Let the record
Hey.
be known, I hate you all.
That's literally the entire record.
That's your job.
Did
for
we
this
explore anything north of where we started?
There's nothing. Oh, north of where we
There
started.
was
that was the fan blade, and
No. When we got into here, like this pedestal area, like
we explored.
Yeah,
that.
that's the
Okay.
crazy
That's where we
machine
found
that
the
people
lantern
get
spirit.
stuck in to become superheated metal flesh monsters.
That only take damage from adamantine of all things.
We'll only take physical damage from adamantine.
And are resistant to magic. Because of course.
Of course.
okay. I guess we descend then, yeah.
I
Are they
mean,
going
unless
down
we
or
want to
up?
go
Eight.
into the sewers back up top, that's also available, I guess. But yeah, we can go downstairs.
Okay, anything else in this original room? Because
What we
were
did
secret
find in
door.
that room were enough tools to make tools, like
A
thieves'
bunch
tools.
I understand. what you
Alchemist
mean.
tools and stuff like
They
that.
found
so-
enough tools to make tools.
You're all lady
You-
hits.
Wait, how can you? Wait, hold on. Why would you hate us unless there's another way to go?
Well, it's just, you just immediately descend. Do you really think level 2 is going to be that small?
Nope.
No,
You-
but
there
we
was
have
another
nowhere
way
else to
down
go
that you have
besides
not-
fighting that.
There was
thing.
another stairway down. Like back on the first floor. But if you want to go this way, that's
Yeah,
absolutely
no,
fine.
you're right.
Oh, I
It was
see what
that
you mean.
too.
Because
That
this
too,
is
along
third
with the
floor down.
sewers.
Yes.
Well, what do we?
But
We're
you
want to
gonna
see
be
a door and it
woefully
keeps
unprepared
going
for
down.
this.
I feel like we should check the rest of the second floor.
All right.
Going back up.
Back up we
I,
go.
Vormash is a half orc of action.
I'm thinking.
His actions
impulsive
usually hurt other
action.
people.
I am very glad I am not running for Mun, because I know his next words would be, go back whence I came, and I might have to
Dun,
kill
dun,
the party. Anyways.
I'm thinking more about that room with the fan blade.
Yeah.
You can always try and go back to there too. That's the
Oh,
thing.
What did you know what it took to get through the fan blades?
well,
No,
an
no, all I
immovable
did-
rod would certainly help.
All that happened was we got to the hallway, and I could feel myself start getting sucked into there.
Yeah.
It wasn't very hard for me
You
to
hear a
step out.
copious silence, whereas before the fan was spinning constantly, now it's...
Sounds like it's been
Silent.
deactivated. Its
Oh,
battery's
I
supposed
think
to
our,
run out.
our health totals are reset.
Yeah, make sure you keep track
I
of
don't
that.
remember what I had before. Fuck.
I'll
That's
go...
easy because I took 20 damage from the fire. Ta-da!
Okay. Halstead had 35, Yeldrin had 66, Vormash had 24, Avdol had 17.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Coming
Then
back
lay on
right
hands goes
now.
back to 0.
There we go. Alright, go
Two.
ahead and continue.
Where? And I'll leave this at 0 for now.
Yes, there's also this stairway down to this obviously not
That was the one that.
flesh
you remember.
room.
I mean, we could also try to break the glass here. Take on those
I
white bastards.
Really don't think we should. Do that.
No thanks.
I
Maybe
mean,
you
I'm
wanna do
kind of
that.
with Yeldrin, but I'm not quite sure that we can even break that glass.
Who knows?
Yeldrin, how hard can you punch something?
If I crit really fucking hard.
Can we take 20 on an attack?
No.
Hit it till it quits.
I can also throw darts at it.
There's also that grate too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
did we
there
explore
is
that
also
last
the
time?
grate.
Just throw darts and then start playing a jukebox outside its window.
Okay, I'm gonna approach this hallway with the blade again. I'm going to before rounding the corner, I'm going to perceive around me to see if there's any kind of like trigger or something that might make this a mechanical trap.
You can recall that there seemed to be an entire, like, the entire floor just kind of sank in, so you can tell everything up to the fan blade is a pressure plate.
Shit.
Okay.
We need to wait till I'm next level. Then I
Spider
can just
climb,
run on the
spider climb.
wall.
Could cast.
Assuming you
Spider
have
Climb.
enough movement.
I can do like
I got
90 movement.
We rested since we got over, or like since we entered this place.
We short rested.
Yeah, we short
No,
rested.
no. I mean, like when we entered the place, the other place with Rosnasi, the Cape of the Montebank should be.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true. Also,
You
yeah.
can't see too far down around the corner, though.
No,
only
I'll
issue.
have to take a step, and then maybe at the last minute. Blink
You know
over.
it took about 6 seconds to spin up.
One churn then, huh?
Yes.
You guys want me to risk it?
You can bring another person with you too, can't you? Because if you run into trouble, maybe bring Yeldrin, because he seems to be
Montebank.
the most
Mentioned or
HP of us.
True, but if we're dealing with any kind of thing that is resistant to
One willing
physical
creature.
damage, I am the last person you want.
Well, no, but like
You're
you know,
able to
also with
dodge
the dex
tank
save.
pretty well. Point is you have good amount of health.
The other
and
advantage
the rest of
is
us don't really.
Is maybe somebody could shine a torch on this end and create a shadow, so you might be able to blink back in case it gets too dangerous, and
Oh,
then I
great.
could.
We-
You
we
know
actually
from
do
what
have
you've
the
seen
lantern.
down the
What is
hallway,
light
when it's
radius?
spinning, it is so fast it blocks all line of sight.
I see. So it's like a whirlwind of
Yes.
adamantine. Okay.
So while it's spinning up, you might be able to teleport past, but once it starts,
Yeah. Okay. Anybody want to come with me?
I guess I will.
Okay. Thanks for.
Famous last words.
I mean, Dimension Door is 120
Am
feet,
I-
but it's basically based on my sight, right?
yes,
Like, I have to see where I'm going.
you're not Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Am I able to use the Star Soul whatever lantern to make a shadow at least? I don't know
Okay.
how likely it'll be
Okay,
that we can
Eldrin,
use
on,
it to escape,
on
but
3, I'm going to step over here. Why don't you step over here?
All right.
All right, I'll
Alright.
change places. Hang
1,
on. Yep.
2, 3.
And
And
well,
then
it starts
I'm going-
spinning up.
And I go to Montebank, I guess, on top of this sarcophagus.
That is 20 feet down. You can't see it. That is some amount down. You can't see it. You can teleport to floating
dark vision.
air. Again, it is down.
Oh,
Think
down.
about how far forward it is.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
it's in a hole, I guess.
Yes.
So I can get here, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll Dimension Door here.
And
I
you're on
guess
the edge of a pit. That's 20
that
feet deep.
takes Yeldrin over here. And I guess I'll just tumble in.
Okay, so
And I will try to move, slow fall, and then move.
While me and Vormash are waiting, I'm just gonna put on.
I'm
the
pretty
mask
sure you
and
can't
Dr.
climb
Lights.
20 feet on completely slick walls. Although, correct me if I'm wrong. You've got slow fall, however, Halstead does not. 7 falling damage, and you hit the ground prone.
Ouch.
So can you turn into like a great eagle or something? I rise your back.
Fly in the sky.
Could turn into a
Anyways,
spider.
a deep pit opens up at the entrance to this tomb, with a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom. A snarling monkey-like creature decorates the sarcophagus lid. Beyond the pit, 3 treasure chests sit on stone daises. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx, the middle is rusty iron, and the right is cast of silver and glistening with frost.
Okay, we don't
Where's
touch that
artist
right
when you
one.
need him?
What would a carpenter have? Jesus was a carpenter, not a king. Is there any... Okay. Are we... In our immediate surroundings, is anything jumping out at us or changing? We have time to think.
Nothing's jumping out just yet.
Okay.
You might want to heal if you can.
I'll pull out my last minor healing potion. 2d4 plus 2, 7. Alright.
And what's the illumination situation?
It is completely dark. There are no light sources in here.
Cool.
Alright, dark vision.
So,
Good.
this
Is
guy,
are these walls
God.
sheer? Like we can't climb like there's
They're sheer, yeah.
Okay.
so he just
How
makes you
tall
go
up is
look
the
for stuff?
sarcophagus?
Like 6 feet.
Okay.
Are we looking at high jump rules?
Probably not even 6, more like 4 feet.
Okay, I guess if this is the only thing right now, I'll try the lid of the sarcophagus.
It is unbudgeable.
Okay.
Hmm.
I pretend I'm a monkey. And emulate the Yeah, okay. I'll stand on top of the sarcophagus, I guess.
You can do so.
Alright, at least it's not pressure plated by weight. So I guess we can't remove the lid. Curse our diminutive nature.
What are you talking about? I
Also,
can
as
get
you're
up here.
doing this, the fan blade is still spinning, but with the pressure removed, it seems like it's slowing down, although it's taking a bit of time to
I
do
mean, we
so.
should probably wait until it slows down or stops so that the suction doesn't.
If you wait, it takes a minute for it to stop spinning.
All right. So with that, I'm gonna get on here and I'm going to shadow step to the wall and slow fall down.
Sure, that's fine.
And then I'm gonna put get a rope and help Hellstead out.
All right, roll me a strength check.
For the rope? Me or him?
Because he has nothing to attach it to, so he has
I
to
could
pull
put it
you
in
up.
with the pike, my pickaxe, just like try to slam it down into the ground and then tie it like that.
You gonna try that?
Yeah.
All right, let me check
Attack
something
the
real
ground.
fast. See if the tomb resists you.
The tomb says no.
It might, actually.
Oh yeah, the floor might be made out of something, right?
It seems to magically repel any attempt to damage the surrounding stonework.
And the walls as well.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very clever tomb we're facing.
Again, I think I might have brought this up several weeks ago when we first started. It seems like this was designed to not be circumvented through brute force.
Also,
Dang,
I remember that like
So are
teleportation
there
was
locks on
wonky
the
and-
chests?
Yes.
Hold on, can you a little help here?
Well, yeah. What I was thinking is I could try to tie the rope to the chest.
Oh, I see what
You
you
can
mean.
try and do a knot around that, yeah.
So,
Which one?
Make sure the chest don't move, right? Or else I'm just gonna pull and then the chest is gonna fall on me.
I'm gonna.
What an unfortunate end for Halstead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and inspect these. I don't want to do the frost one just because I'm guessing it's gonna freeze me.
You can tie it around, and when you try and move it, it's completely unbudgeable, no matter how hard you try.
All right, there we go. Then I move back.
All right, yep, you can
All
climb
right.
out. You're
All right, we'll climb
out of
out.
the pit.
Children. Okay, so 3 chests, huh? Black
Yes.
onyx, rusted iron, and steel and
Frost.
frost. And they each have a lock.
Cold as ice. They each have a lock, but from what you can tell, it is not engaged right now.
Let's
Also,
take a
the
s-
chest is 5 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 3 feet high.
Ah,
Hmm.
good. Good enough for a dwarf body.
So
of
there's a
West
rusted
Eyes.
iron one on the left.
In the middle.
The middle, yes.
Oh,
The
that's
onyx
middle
one is on the left, and the frost one is on the right.
Part of me thinks that that's going to be like they're each trapped with some kind of weird ass thing. I'm guessing we'll take frost damage from the one on the right. The middle one is probably going to destroy all of our metal stuff,
Well, I'm not
And-
wearing metal, so I can try to open that one.
and then I don't know what
Or
the
it'll
last one
shock
is.
us with electricity.
Maybe it's a mimic. I don't know.
Well, thinking of the color scheme here, Withers did pull out an onyx skull, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Actually,
the onyx.
what's the
Yeah.
the masks that we have? Are they paper mache or?
I'm not entirely sure. I can go check, but for right now, not
What that we have?
the.
We got some masks from those dead dwarves.
Oh, right, from the one from the white.
I believe it was the masks they were wearing are made out of metal.
Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're
They're
full-like.
different than the ones that the whites in the first room were wearing. And
Yes.
I'll also reiterate, while me and Vormash are waiting,
Oh, you got
I'm just gonna
more
put on
masks?
my mask just in case.
Oh, yeah, you guys got more masks?
Well, there was the
Yeah.
mask you took off the corpse of the white. That was like the black full face covering, like leather
Right.
tribal mask. And then the dwarves you fought underneath had the like
Ah.
2 mouth masks, where the mouth hole was where their eyes were.
Do they look like that green demon?
Yes,
thing?
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Well,
going
if you
to.
open it, it
yeah, I'm
will
gonna
open
this onyx
immediately,
chest.
and inside you see a 3-inch long golden key protruding from a keyhole set into the underside of the chest's lid. However, as you opened it, you saw clamps latch down on the key, so it is stuck in place.
I see. So we can see the key, but the key is
Can.
unobtainable right now.
Yes.
And then you have to wonder how on earth why you cannot grab ye flask.
Turn key.
Cannot turn the key.
I'm going to close the
You
chest.
cannot turn ye key.
When you do so, you hear, like... Roll me a perception. See if you can hear it through the lid of this.
19.
With a 19, you can hear kind of like a click as I can tell the clamps have released.
So if I'm
How
thinking,
wait? How big
I'm-
and how?
well,
tall
think
is
of it
this
like
thing?
this. Think of it like this.
5
think
feet
I'm
long,
looking-
3 feet wide, and 3 feet high.
I'm
Totally
looking-
enough for put someone in it, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
someone's
yeah.
gonna die.
So yeah, I'm looking down, and there's this key inside the keyhole, and then every time we open the chest, the clamps will secure the key in place.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we are dwarves. How tall can we be? I'm gonna
This
move.
this is easy enough for a human to fit in.
I'll move to the rested
Sure.
box, and I'll open that one.
You see the same thing. A key, golden,
Golden.
locked into place by a clamp as you open it up. In a
Okay.
keyhole.
I'll close that chest, and I guess I'll listen to see if it does it again. 17.
Yep, you hear it unclamp.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this chest. And I'm going to touch it.
It is cold, but not so cold that it would harm you.
The Yeldrin, you may want to stand back. I'm going to approach it from the backside and try to open it like that.
Nothing happens, nothing pops out, and
Now-
the same situation.
A golden key,
Golden key
and
and
then
a
a clamp.
keyhole, clamped, close it, it unclamps.
I'm gonna go down to the sarcophagus and see if there's any keyholes for these three
Nothing
keys.
that you can see.
Hmm.
I'll retie a rope around the chest and leave it for him to climb.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
I
no need
figured-
for that.
Yeah. like, also I think he can spider climb or something.
I
Oh,
could
and
just
he used a
use-
shadow step, and I know does that cost a key point?
Nah.
No, it's just,
Well,
is
that's
it even a
okay.
bonus? It's
It's
pretty
a
good.
bonus action.
Okay. I'll leave the frost chest open, and I'm going to open the iron chest.
both open, and both keyholes are out, and they clamp shut.
Okay. I'm going to close the iron chest.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
It unclamps, but the frost one is
Right,
still
but the frost
clamped.
one is still stapled.
Yes.
Okay. Yeldrin?
I'll try to open this one.
No.
Do
I'm
so.
gonna say, you can put me in the chest, but if I die,
He'll haunt you
don't
forever.
let Abdul take my stuff.
Oh, no problem.
I heard someone died. Abdul jumped down.
Abdul, away!
Take his things.
Wouldn't it be more wise for the person who has more health than possible durability to take the hit?
I crawl into the chest.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
you're
Let's just
inside
get
the
it-
chest.
Let's just get this done.
I'll close the chest on him.
Okay, you do so. You see it unclamp above you.
Alright. Now the question is, do I turn or do I pull?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to turn the key.
Okay,
Clockwise.
sure. You turn the key, and you hear a clicking behind you as the chest locks shut, and the clamps come out and snap shut on the key. Yeldrin, out of the corner of your eye, you see something new on the sarcophagus.
Oh,
There
boy.
is a silver button.
Oh, boy. Alright, I'm gonna ask if he's alright in there.
Can I even hear him?
Roll a perception to make out his words.
That's a performance. 18,
Interpretive
I-
dance.
Yeah. Okay, that'd be like a 22.
With a 22, you can hear him, yeah, and you can communicate.
Okay. I'm afraid
You're
of
not
the dark
dying
Yeldrin.
yet.
I don't know why I volunteered.
You have dark
Wait a
vision.
second. Is the lock in the chest, or is it like a...
It's outside.
Well, no, like, is it like one that's built into the chest, or is it
It's
like
built
a
into the
padlock?
chest. It's built in.
Can't you just turn into like a tiny spider and
No,
pull
but-
out?
That would. Let's press the button. I like the button idea.
Alright.
Okay.
I hold my breath and press the button.
It unlocks as a torrential gale of ice smashes into Halstad. Roll me a Constitution save.
To me,
Yes.
I'm in a chest.
Yes.
19.
Okay. You are bludgeoned for 28 frost damage
I'm glad I made the save.
as it pops open.
Can Yeldrin hear my screams of terror?
Yeah, I'm
Really
pretty
popped
sure you
open,
pushed the button,
so-
he heard a click, and then just screaming and like
Stop!
gale force winds muffled by a chest.
Meanwhile, I turned to Vormash. Did you hear that?
Don't worry, he's just dead.
Did anything else? Has anything else happened?
The button is still depressed on the sarcophagus, and the chest is the key is still turned. Beyond that, nothing has appeared.
A test of endurance. So Yeldrin, you want to try taking a hit here?
All right, I'm gonna take off all my iron or all my metal on this one.
Sure.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
pick up your staff and hold it.
You're gonna do the same thing on this one?
Yep.
You will get locked inside, you'll turn the key, it'll lock, the button will appear.
What color is this button?
This is rust colored.
Actually, can I look through the look through the keyhole?
There is no keyhole.
Oh, so I couldn't become spiders anyway.
Remember, this isn't a key on like a lock, it's just in the top of the chest in a keyhole that doesn't go anywhere.
All right, I'll press.
You
the
know what
button.
I was wondering actually while I'm like introspectively? We had thieves' tools and all. Couldn't we just set it so that it wouldn't lock on us?
It seems to be magically locked, not like a mechanism occurred. Either that or it's either that or you can't find the mechanism, so there's no way to pick these.
Right. Well, I'll
But
press the button.
you've called this one out correctly. Nothing seems to happen as it pops open.
All right.
Left.
See, this is the one that I'm not sure of. It's either gonna be fire or like undead
I'm
coils.
guessing necrotic energy.
Yeah.
Well, only one way to find out. You want to roll
I'll
to
do it
see
again.
who goes in?
Nah, I think I'm gonna
All right.
do this one.
All right, Yeldrin's gonna go in. You're gonna lock yourself in, turn the key.
Famous last words.
I pass out from
All right,
press
the
the
black button pushes. You
press the
feel something come over you. Give me a Constitution save,
Me or him?
Yeldrin.
I'm going to inspire that.
Okay.
Fuck!
No!
Okay. This is the moment of truth. You feel a horrific pain rip through you as you take 78 force damage, turning to dust.
I'm dead.
Yes. All that remains inside the chest is his clothing.
Do.
That rope is still there, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, because if I get trapped here, I'm also going
Also, all three buttons have been pressed. The stone sarcophagus turns to transparent crystal, revealing a mummified monkey-like creature within. Clutched in its desiccated claws is a fearsome mace.
Tell me you have to smack this crystal.
Yes.
Let you smash.
Hold on.
Also, everyone, moment of silence for our first casualty in the tomb.
In the tomb, yeah. Well,
All
can we
right,
make
that's
it a
enough.
twofer? All right, before I commit,
You must acquit.
I think I want to cure myself.
Also, this is a kind of a thing, like, do you want to make another character, or there's another way we can handle death, where you kind of, like, take control over,
Nah, I'm good. I got another one coming up.
Okay.
Alright, that's a second level cure wounds.
Okay, so 15 healing.
Okay. I'm gonna First I'm gonna try to push open the sarcophagus again, see if that works.
It doesn't. It seems
Okay.
still completely locked. It just seems to be made out of brittle crystal.
I will shillelagh my weapon and take a swing.
Is anyone else gonna, Vormash, you're floating over air right now, I hope you understand.
Vormash, don't
Don't look
you've got
down.
so much to live for still.
11 damage.
1 second. I mean, roll to hit
Did.
first.
I
You
got
did.
a 25.
Oh yeah, so you smash that thing completely open, and surprise, the desiccated monkey monster inside is going to start standing up.
Oh no! This
Because
isn't like the other sarcophagus.
Are we gonna go into initiatives now?
Yeah, yes.
Oh no!
It's 2 deaths now.
Oh no!
No!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you two want to roll to see if you can get over here or something? Do you want to contribute?
I don't know how.
You can
You're
try
just-
jumping through the fan blades as it's spinning up.
You're just gonna hear me yell, "It's a monkey!" It's got a mace.
Oh god. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll cast Spider Climb on myself and move along the walls.
Sure.
Don't you need to be in the initiatives, or?
Yes, he does, but he can save that for when his turn
Yeah,
comes
sure.
up.
Let me go ahead and roll.
Can I
that.
roll for you guys, actually? Oh, roll command for a selected, but does not have a... Okay. Then Vormash, are you still alive? Apparently not. That one.
Wow.
Alright, it's gonna go first. It's going to wave its magic mace around and point it at you. You feel terrified as if by magic. Give me a wisdom save.
Alright. I got the one out of the way, right? Yes, I did, but I rolled a 2.
You're going up. Eventually, you'll be better. You are frightened of it. You must move away from it and cannot consciously move towards it.
Yeah.
And that's going to be its turn. And you must take the dash to get away. If you can't go anywhere, you have to use the dodge cowering. Avdol.
All right. So, like I said, I'll cast Spider Climb on myself, and then start moving along the walls. So that's
Sure.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
On my turn, can
Uh,
I see if I can convince it to join the party?
As you're running away screaming.
Have an opening.
I guess I have to end it here, or would getting across be?
I'd say you can get
That's
across,
25
yeah.
feet of movement already there.
Yeah, you can get across.
Okay, cool. So that's
You
my
can
action.
see you can see the thing now if you want to roll religions, everyone.
Sure.
More mash.
Yeah, except
14.
Vormash. But that you can recognize. It seems to be a mummy. I might have even described it as that.
Like
Yep.
a real deal mummy.
Yes.
It was Sue monster though, or it's like subtype monster.
It
mummy?
was a Sioux monster turned into a mummy, so it's not going to have anything too special. However,
Besides a
with what
face
you
that makes
know,
me afraid.
mummy rot is absolutely a thing in this game.
Yep. I hate mummy rot. But it's my turn now, right?
Yes, you
So I have
must
to
run
dash.
away.
And that should provoke, right?
It has not. Although, no, I
That's
think
active.
you can use it disengage and dash. So you can.
Okay.
Your turn's going to be getting away and climbing up the rope, and then kind
Yeah.
of getting into a corner.
So if the rope was there, that's
Yeah, I think that's most of your movement, pretty much.
tough,
Just
and
kind
then-
of.
Yeah. 20 feet to go up, and then I guess I have to use a double move.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll get to here.
Yep.
I'll let my turn.
Now, how the rest does it work?
Do I get another save for the fear? Or?
I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, you can no longer see it. You can make another saving throw with wisdom.
Okay.
There we go. You're no longer afraid, as you realize.
Okay.
Wait, I guess it's good I got out of that pit.
And then I see
Vormash.
Abdul, get in the onyx chest. It's the only way.
Oh yeah.
Don't
You
buy
can-
Eldritch clothes.
You-
and the-
You can see it is open, and there are the clothes of Yeldrin and Dust kind of
Oh.
floating away.
He teleported to the nudity dimension.
Mine was muted. So
It's
that's all
quite
muted.
dusty
My mic-
there.
My mic got muted somehow. Anyway, question about bonus actions. Can I take 2 moves in a bonus?
Yeah, you can, because move, action to dash to get another move, and then a bonus. Oh, please tell me you're gonna step on the...
Don't.
Oh, suck Abdul.
No, no, you know,
Please do
it's a
not.
directional fan. It's blowing this way.
I see.
So he'd get
All right.
pushed from where he is.
I get
okay,
pushed and
how
then
else am I
fall
gonna
into
get
a
over
pit
there, then?
at 17 health.
How else am I gonna get over there?
Good question. That's up to you to figure out. I can't help you there.
Don't you have like Misty Step?
I do, but I gotta see where I'm going.
If you give me a good enough acrobatics, I'll say you can jump forward and then cast Misty Step as it's a bonus action.
Otherwise, I just step on it and cast it normally.
Yeah, pretty much. So it depends. If you roll high enough, you'll
All
not
right.
trigger it.
I actually have proficiency in acrobatics.
Okay, let's see it.
Inspiration.
Sure.
We're about to watch the stream.
I'm gonna say you get to pick which one, but if you
Look
actually got a
around
nat
the
one,
corner.
I'd say you face planted and then cast it, so you teleported while prone. But you jump and then and now it starts spinning up. So
Oh no.
you've got to turn before it starts blowing.
I thought you would
The
make him
breach
teleport
sorted.
directly on top of the blade.
Oh no, I'm not that mean.
Hang on a minute. Like if I go here, then that's 30 feet. So like I can at least just shoot as far forward as I can. That
Yeah,
was-
how far
that was
forward
my
is it?
last second level.
It was 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you can get to there. Oh yeah, if you want to take the rest of your move, go for it, but you're above a pit.
Okay. Well, I don't think I can go anywhere, can I?
You can drop down into the pit.
But the mummy's on top of the pit.
It's in the sarcophagus. It's on the... Actually, no, it's just standing where the sarcophagus was, because Will tapped it with his staff, and it just completely shattered.
All right. Whew, boy, I have no idea what I was getting myself into. Okay, so actually that was just my normal move and my bonus. I don't really have much else.
You only used 5 feet of your normal move. Like,
What? So was there? Do I? So obviously, so dropping into the pit presumably is an acrobatics.
no, you just take 2d6 and you'll be prone, but you can just stand up immediately.
Question.
I'm
Yes.
not going to take 2d6.
Can I see? Eric, can I get my character back just so I can see what the hell's going on?
Oh, that's a fair point, yeah. I'll give you sight on, or like, put you in a corner or something.
Nobody puts Yeldrin in the corner.
They put me in the box.
Yeah.
Do I have person?
This is a horrible breach of etiquette, because dead people can't see. Also, I'm pretty sure your soul might not exist anymore.
We're working on it.
All right, so, just quick question. I can't. There's not enough
Mhm.
purchase for me to shimmy across over here, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, you know, you need to get into there soon or across somehow, because that fan's going to start blowing soon.
Yeah. Okay. Can I at least attempt an acrobatics to not take damage?
Well, you can reduce it. Give me an acrobatics on the way down. Okay, yeah, you'll reduce it by a d6.
Okay, that I can work with.
I took 7.
So 1 damage.
Neat.
And you can just stand up with the other half of your movement, and...
Yep. So that means I have 5 minus 15, 20, 10 movement remaining.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go 5, 10.
Sure. There is a way up right here.
Okay.
There's
Back
a
if I were to
rope.
draw it.
Ah, shit! I wish I'd known that. Okay.
You can change your movement if you want.
It
You
doesn't
would have
really
seen
make that
it.
much of a difference, all things considered, but
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't really make that much of a difference.
All right.
I see the not ghost of Yeldrin.
No, you don't. It's in the corner. You're in a pit.
No.
You don't see outside the pit. Also, it is going to stare at you, Vormash. Give me a wisdom save.
Is it pointing menacingly?
No, it is just staring at you. Menacingly.
24.
You completely resist the menace as it reaches out to touch you with a 14.
It will not touch me.
Although I guess technically it's not touching you, it's more smashing you with a mace, but...
They ain't doing that neither.
But, Avdol, you are up.
Okay. Spider climb.
Last second level 2.
Spider
God damn.
climb. So is this whole thing a pit, or
Yes.
is it just?
The hole is a pit. It's 20 feet down.
Just wait.
Okay.
So you're looking
gotcha.
down at the mummy 10, 15 feet below.
Okay, so I've moved 5, and then I guess along the wall 10, and 15, and I'll go 5 feet down.
That's over the ledge. Like, here is where 5 feet down would be.
Oh, Wait,
Yeah.
so the chests are up top, but the
Yes.
sarcophagus is down below?
Yes.
So where I am is solid ground, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
It's
looking down.
on level with the fan.
That was the question I had. Oh, you're on.
How? Oh, okay. So how are you guys able to swap between the chests and the sarcophagus?
They
if
have
you
a
had to,
rope.
like,
Not only that, I had
And
the
he
ability
had,
to
yeah,
spot,
just
Ancient elven
blink,
Yeah.
blink into the
technology.
shadows.
ancient
here,
dwarven
you
techniques? Okay. well,
Pole
I'll fire some
position
Eldritch Blast.
dendrophiles.
Eldritch
All right.
Blast number 1.
That will
21
absolutely hit.
for 2.
2 damage.
And then 25
That will hit as well.
for 5.
Alright, you've done 150% more. Good job. Halstad, back to you.
No
longer
longer
frightened.
feared. Or yeah, I'm gonna do this for my boy Yeldrin. I'm
Mhm.
turn into a polar bear, and I'm gonna
Crack
get in
open a
there and
cold
bite
one.
that mummy.
You're just dropping down, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll take the fall damage.
Drop bear.
Alright.
It's a drop bear
Drop
attack.
bear. Crikey.
You take 4 and you're prone. Do you have half your movement to stand back up?
Yes, I do. Polar bears
Okay.
have 60 feet.
Oh, alright. Absolutely fine then.
Hold on. Maybe he doesn't have 60 feet. Let me go and. I got
Really, you could do it with 30 feet
Yeah, yeah,
either,
yeah.
also, so I'm assuming they have
also-
at least that much.
Yes, it does. I just need to look up the. I know it's +7s. Not a CR7 creature. Thank you. Polar bear. Yeah, so it's multi-attack. So 1 bite and then the claw.
Alright, go ahead.
And on the bite,
A 10 would miss, unfortunately.
16 on the claws.
16 would hit, though.
And the claws do that. Okay. 10 damage.
Does this count as
Uh,
magic?
Yes, Druid of the Druid of the Moon. All my attacks
Makes
count as magic.
Okay, that seems to do full then.
4 falling damage. You said.
Yes. Vormesh, it's back to you, and the fan blade spins up to full power.
All right. Question about height.
Yes.
It is 5 feet above me, I believe.
Oh no, it's standing where a sarcophagus was. The
Oh,
sarcophagus
okay,
was
so it's
shattered.
level. It's level.
Yes.
All right. Sword out. Sword out. Flame on.
Fire bad.
It speaks. I mean, roar.
That will hit. That fire seems to do extra as
Oh
you
yeah.
burn it alive or burn it undead. And the 13 would hit as well.
Okay. I have 1 more level 1 slot. Do I spend the smite? Oh well. Yeah, hell with it. Let's go.
Think of your fallen.
hey. To heaven with it.
To heaven with you. So there's 2d8.
Wait, are you offering to send that thing to heaven?
Not anymore. It is going
You
to
know
hell.
the number to heaven?
Did you roll damage? So
I
2 from
rolled
the
that my
smite.
Smite damage.
You get more damage, you know.
I know, but that's a separate roll. Oh, that was the wrong button.
This
Quick
is how
the-
we honor
There
his
we
legacy.
go.
Okay. That is enough to destroy it in fire and holy energy as it crumbles to dust and the mace clatters to the ground.
Neat.
All right. Do one of you want to pick up the
second.
mace, or
1 second. There might be something that happened.
ah?
Okay. No, nothing happens. Clatters to the ground.
All good. Yeah, I'll pick it up. Why not?
Okay, when you do so, red smoke seethes from the head of the mace, forming the outline of a monkey with a long tail. With a roar, the smoky apparition leaps at you, screaming, "Let me in!" Roll me a charisma save.
No.
You will resist its power.
I spirit punch the spirit monkey.
Do we need to give him a separate room so he could punch the monkey in private?
No, that'd be.
Don't kink shame.
So do I detect?
No,
magic?
punching the monkey is a lot more forceful. Now, here's the real question. How are you going to get back?
I know how I'm gonna get back.
Oh, you still have spider climb. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to climb around the fan.
He did
That's-
the other
I mean-
way, so after you wait a minute, it will spin down and slow to a stop.
Okay, this thing has a limited duration, so I'm gonna use that to get out.
Whoosh.
All right.
Well, that's
So,
one person out. Where's everyone else going?
Also, real quick, as I'm holding the mace, do I know it's magic?
It is. Don't know what it is, though.
All right. I wish I could hit. Can I hit Yeldrin's body to see what it does?
You
He
can't
has
no
'cause
body.
he's dust.
He's dust
Oh, he turned
in
to
the
dust.
wind.
Dang. Oh, actually, I just realized something. I shouldn't even know that. Where's Yeldrin? I asked the bear.
You
The
asked the
chest was
bear.
open and is closed.
So,
Oh, I see.
so the polar bear has 40 feet of movement. And it's about to do something really stupid.
Are you just gonna run under the fan and then poof yourself out
It's
of it?
going to scrunch up as far as it can get.
Oh my
onto this
God.
wall and long jump it.
I don't think that's enough to get a running start. You need 10 feet.
Can I not squeeze into this? Does it have to be,
Okay, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You can,
Alright.
you can
Because this is
scrunch
gonna be
bear.
insanely stupid.
Yeah, a little bit. What's your strength? What was it? Score?
The strength score, yeah. The polar bear's strength is 20.
You can go 20 feet, I believe. Let me double check the rules. Long jump. 10 feet immediately before the jump. Up to your strength score. Yeah, you can land on the other side without a problem.
Okay.
So it goes what? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you catch yourself on the edge and try and... You know those cartoons where the large thing tries to squeeze through a small door and kind of makes that shoop noise?
Yeah.
Oh, bother.
Now, here's the question. You need to squeeze even further to get through the fan blades. Your polar bear form wouldn't be able to make it past without cutting itself up horribly.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
I believe.
This is my best shot. How much damage am I gonna take?
Let me check. I'm gonna say it's not as it'll be as if it was spinning up,
Right.
not fully spinning.
Fine paste.
Is this gonna be like Half-Life where you just touch it and you explode into gibs?
Beep. Well, my body's gonna make it this far.
That's true. Okay. Interesting. I'll reduce it a bit more because it's not actually spinning, but 22 slicing damage.
Ooh.
Right?
Also, as you're stepping there, it starts spinning up again.
Yeah.
Get out.
Okay, you wait a
I'm just
minute
gonna
and
wait
it
for to
stops.
blow out.
You do so. Now, how are you gonna get through, Vormash?
This is your home now.
Also, I like how Yeldrin's sarcophagus is just gonna be a black treasure chest filled with his dust and
Can you
clothing.
imagine the next
Alright.
adventures that come through here? It's like, cool, sweet robes.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This is
That
going-
sarcophagus does not exist.
I know. I'm just using it to center myself.
Okay, I thought you were gonna like try and jump off of it.
No, that doesn't make any sense. How high is the fan off the ground?
The fan?
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the hallway,
No,
so
I know, but like
person
it has
height.
other-
It spins through the ground.
Sounds like he's gonna try to vault over it.
No, I think I see what he's trying to do. He's gonna try and jump up and like pull himself through the fan and get like diced and shot out, but that won't work because it's blowing the other way.
But no, I mean, obviously, I wait for it to turn off.
Oh, okay.
That's what
You weren't
I said.
as stupid as my thoughts were.
Come on, man. No,
I certainly am.
What I want to do is
Eh.
I want to try and get a running start and then slide underneath the fan.
You need to get to the fan first. That's what we
Okay,
need to
well-
figure out first.
Okay,
It's
so-
20 feet
so-
up.
Right. Yeah. It's okay. So, I mean, basically, it's dash, slide, dash.
You're in a pit.
Okay. Okay, I see what you mean now. So the
You
whole-
need
so
to
I'm
get to the fan first.
And I'm assuming if I go here, the fan will click on.
It did not when the bear landed here. It was only when he got up to here.
Okay. And I'm assuming 10 feet is not sufficient enough for a running start.
10 feet is.
Okay.
So if you climb the rope, you can get to about here. You can running jump. That's the 10 feet you need. You need to go 20 feet, though, so you need a strength score of 20 to make it across. What is your strength?
+2.
No, like actual score.
Oh, 14.
14 is not enough. That would have you stop right here and land in the square.
Okay.
Although, give me an athletics if you want to try. I'll let you do an athletics to see if you can grab the ledge as you're jumping and kind of pull yourself up. If you want to do that. If you can come up with something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here, because this is tough. Man, why did I even come in here?
I mean, you killed the mummy.
You
Yeah.
grabbed the loot.
You literally did
Now I have to
everything, and now you
out.
don't want to. Now that you can't get out, you're a terrible adventurer.
All right. I'm trying to think of what else I can do. I have a +6 in intimidate. But no. All right. And just to make sure, magical items are breakable, right?
Yes.
Okay, just double checking. Oh no, Pathfinder there I think it was an enchantment. All right, I'm gonna. Could I possibly do an acrobatics to flips and shit up the wall?
It would be extremely difficult. And if I remember correctly, that's like a DC 20 to 25.
Okay, so that's. I have a +3 in acrobatics. But
And if
still,
only we had some sort of character who was good at being acrobatic.
that
What
could
was his name
acrobatics
again?
up.
Oh, I remember. Graham Dram.
Hermes.
Right.
Dodge everything but arrows.
And just to make sure, over here there isn't. I didn't see when. Actually, I guess I missed that pass. I couldn't really see, but there's nothing in here, and there's no
No.
indication of any mechanism that would turn off the fan.
No.
Just
To be
make
fair, the only reason the bear took damage is because it was so big it was like moving through a cheese grater. You're small
Yeah.
enough that if it's not spinning, you can just kind of slide through.
Right. Okay. So I guess the real issue is the jump
Bear
and
grater?
and then getting out from underneath
Bear
from once the
grater.
fan is through. Once the fan.
I'm gonna clean it and not have tiny slices of bear that melt easily over potato
Bun
chips.
ruiner.
All right. All right. So let's go with the athletics.
All right, give me a check. See if you can pull yourself. You can pull yourself up. You make it to the other side.
Yeah. Okay. So and the fan is.
And at
not
that
started.
point, you can literally just kind of run through and run out before it spins up.
That's a lot simpler. I was for most of that I was under the impression that the panels on the other side started up. But yeah, we're good.
No, it's only in front of it, so it
Alright,
like pulls you
alright.
through.
We good.
Yep. All right. You've successfully navigated the tomb somewhat. I'll give you all 750 experience for that, and I think that's a good place to call it, as
Yeah.
we're only 7 minutes away. There's not a whole lot else. How about you tell me where you want to go next, and I can figure it out, and we'll start there next time.
Do you want to hop down the grate?
You have a bear. It'd probably be pretty easy to wrench it
Yeah.
open.
I can rent it open, but I'll have
we-
to shift back after that and say, guys, we should really rest.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't be opposed to
Go
resting right
outside and rest.
Let's
Yeah.
not go outside though.
Let's not go outside.
No.
It's gonna be hell for me to try and figure out how to work a new
Pass the
character in now.
Oh. No, yeah, go outside and rest, and he'll just stumble upon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
Alex,
easiest
well,
way to introduce him.
Yeah.
Actually, you
Or
know,
her.
I think I have an idea.
Alright.
We'll figure it out next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Procrastination.
Not procrastination. We lost a party member. This is this
Yeah.
takes
Oh
time.
no, I know.
By the by,
Yeah,
I know
we'll figure it out later.
Halstead has it, but everyone has one or two backup characters generated, right?
I've got a concept.
Yeah.
I need to put it.
Flesh it out in the interim over the weekend and have it ready, because this is going to be
Yeah.
one of those
No.
things like if someone
After
dies
today, yeah, definitely.
after like you resolve it, I'm going to try and have them back in just so it's not like, hey, I played 20 minutes and died. I guess I'll just sit here for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's makes
See,
sense.
this is what I mean. We could have convinced that monkey thing.
That monkey thing was an abomination and needed to die.
That monkey thing had a name, and it was Ron.
What a
Ow.
twist.
Wow.
Anyways, on that wonderful note, we're going to call it for tonight.
Absolutely
Have a good night.
savage
And-
note.
Good night, everyone. We'll be continuing this on Monday. We'll see what kind of crazy shit Ron can make to replace his poor, poor monk. Rest in
Oh,
Spoiler,
peace.
it's a necromancer.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I'll look forward to that.
Dust in the wind.
But on that note, have a good night, everyone. See you
Bye,
next time.
Dream.